especially when it comes to a Jewish unity event. We welcome everyone who came, everyone joining us. And I want to make mention before we begin, we're going to have some children here sharing some special words from different verses in the Torah. And then our performers will be here shortly. So, but before that, I don't want to forget this. Every event that takes place obviously needs a lot of coordination, a lot of details. And so I want to thank my wife Musi and my mother Kayla and the rest of the crew who really put everything to make this event happen. A few other mentions, the people who are very actively involved from the beginning. Our right hand woman, Carrie Markey, Paul Neskel, and of course all the volunteers who came here today to partake in this amazing event. I want to make note of our partnering organizations who are joining here. First of all, amazing vendors who make sure you go check out a lot of different art and so many amazing things that you can have a look at today. But our partnering local organizations, the shul here, Arches Farm, Chabad of Akron, Chabad of Kent State, the JCPA, the Jewish Community Board of Akron, the Shroud JCC, JFS, Living School, ECE, the Senior Adults, Rubber City Jews, and Temple Israel. We also want to give a special thanks to all those who participated in our strategy meetings to help make this event the beauty it is right now. And also our media promotions, the Summit.fm, the Rubber City Radio Group with Tom Mandel, and the Akron Jewish News. Thank you so much for promoting this event and bringing everyone together for a beautiful day together. Okay, so now, whenever we gather together, especially with Jewish children, the Jewish children, as we know, are the guarantors for the next generation. Without the children, we are nothing, because when God gave the Torah, He said, who's going to guarantee that it's going to continue going forward? The adults, He didn't care. He's like, no, you guys aren't good enough. The rabbis aren't good enough. It's got to be the children. The children are the ones who will guarantee the future of our people. And we have a beautiful contingency of children from the community here who are going to read for us some verses, beautiful verses from the Torah, and all about, I will translate each verse about what they mean. We're going to start with verse number 1. If the Bergman family are here, please make way to the front. Bergman from Kansas, please make way to the front. We're going to start with the pasuk of Torah, the verse of Torah Tziva. This verse tells us that every single Jew has a special portion of Torah. God gave the Torah at Sinai. It was to every single one who was there, every single soul of the Jewish community. And so really, every person has an inheritance, and equal inheritance in that. We can't forget. Some people are more knowledgeable, some are less knowledgeable. Everyone has an equal inheritance in the Torah, and we're going to ask the Bergman family who are going to share with us the first verse of Torah Tziva. So please make your way to the front.
I'll be right back, Sienna.
Lady, you want to do the camera? You want to take care? No, just take care of, like, I'll take a picture with her. As the children are going to say the words of the verse, it's in Hebrew. I want you to all chant it back towards them. So, for example, if you know the word Shema, right? Shema Yisrael. So if you hear the word Shema, you respond back? Right, here you go. If you hear the word Shema, you say back? There we go. Okay, a little better. All right, Tamima is going to be sharing with us Torah Tziva. Torah. Tziva. Lanu. Moshe. Arasha. Tehila. Yaakov. Give a round of applause. Beautiful. Our next verse, we're going to say 5 of them today, is Shema Yisrael, one of the most famous prayers in Judaism, Shema Yisrael, affirming our belief in God. Those seen a lot of children are going to share that verse together. This is the first verse in the Torah, the first verse about God creating the world. Ready? Bereshit. Bara. Elohim. Eis. Hashemayim. The Eis. Haaretz. Beautiful. Beautiful. Round of applause. Okay. All right. We have two more verses. Okay. All right. We have two more children here. Bethel Friedman and Yitzchak Jacob. We're going to say the next verse. This is a special verse. All parents need to hear this verse because this is about teaching your children. We all have an obligation to teach our children all the beautiful values of the Torah, and here is a special verse for the parents teaching the children. Vishinanta, Levanata, Vetivarta, Vam, Veshivtata, Vivisata, Overlantana, Madara, Ovishatvata, Okumatha. Beautiful. Good job. And our final verse is another verse. This is a very important one. The verse is about your love for your fellow. And as many of our sages have taught us, that the love for our fellow is the foundation of all of Judaism. We have so many mitzvahs, so many things. The foundation of it all is love for your fellow, showing non-judgmental, equal love for everyone, no matter of all of our differences. We are so different. Everyone in this room is different. Men, women, adults, children. We are so different, everyone. And here we learn from the Torah. We have to show love, unequivocal love, non-judgmental love for every single one. The rest is all an explanation for that. Last, Ezra, Pastor, I can say that. Ve'ahavta. Lereata. Kamocha. Rabbi. Akiva. Omer. Zeh. Vav. Batorah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much to all the children. You may go down now from the stage. The children will be getting some more prizes along the show tonight and our performance. And for now, I think we're ready. Who's ready to hear a beautiful performance tonight? You guys seem very excited, I must say. Who's ready to hear a good performance tonight? Okay. We are now ready to call on the Rogers Band, Rogers Park Band, that I remember hearing for many years, and now we have an opportunity to have them here in Akron. They are the first and only, the one and only Hasidic folk band, right? Hasidic folk rock band. Sorry, I gotta get it right. So please enjoy. They are amazing. They have some original compositions, songs that you all know as well. And without further ado, Rogers Park Band, everyone. Round of applause.
Thank you. You guys ready to have a good time? Cool. Thank you from out of Akron. We're going to play a few songs for you guys. So you guys ready?
I said, are you guys ready? One more time, are you guys ready? Yeah. There you go. If you meet a friend, I want to give us all a bracha, a blessing, that the joy that we can have tonight should shatter any limitations, anything that's getting in our ways, in the way of bringing joy and peace to one another. Here's a song we wrote called Blessings. Put your hands.
To the lovely world around you and the one who created you.
Mashiach. As Maimonides describes it, a time when there's no more war, not even a need for competition because there's so much abundance of good for everyone. So how do we get to peace? The way that we can get to peace is when we can see the same God that's within us and our loved ones. We can see that in every one of us and know that in our essence, in our heart, is that same soul. And that's what we share, that's who we are. Let's live that way. So here's a prayer song that I'm sure almost everyone here knows. It's a song, a request for peace. May we have that deepest connection with one another, each other and our loved ones. Here's Odia Bo Shalom. Shalom. Oh, Yavo Shalom. Oh, Yavo Shalom. Oh, Yavo Shalom. Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Oh, 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 Yavo Shalom. Jewish rock band back in the 1970s. And Ruby's joining us here tonight, and he's going to give us a show, let me tell you that. Here's a song. It comes from the words that King David said, "Hafafta v'svedi lebacholi." You turn my sadness into rejoicing. So think of that power, that bottled energy. Any sadness, any loneliness, any emotion that's challenging for us, let's take that, fill it up, and allow that to explode in joy. So here is, how about we teach it? We can all sing the chorus together. How about we say this? Everyone have to repeat. Repeat after me. Say, nah! Nah! Na 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 na! Na 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 na! Na 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 na! Na 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 na! Again! Na 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 na!
Na 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 na. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yost is gonna do it once. I'm gonna do it twice.
Can I hear everyone just make a little noise if it's not the whole thing? Say nah. A little bit louder. Nah. One last time. Nah. Na, 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 na. Here's Havachta, originally by Diaspora Yeshiva Band and Ruby Harris. We'll play it for you tonight.
call upon a few.
We have a very special guest. We have a few very special guests tonight. We're going to introduce the Friendship Circle Band. If you want to come up, give a round of applause. Let me tell you about the Friendship Circle Band. Friendship Circle is an international organization where we connect teen volunteers and people with disabilities, and we create friendship and fun and happiness. So out of that band, out of our Friendship Circle community, where I've been for the past year, we created a band. Alan here is going to play on the keys. He's going to sing. We got Josh here. He's going to play on the congos. Give a round of applause for Josh and Alan and Gabi. We're going to introduce a song. We were talking about peace and the ability to see the inner soul and the joy within one another. So Josh and Alan, we're all going to sing, and Gabi's coming right up. We're all going to sing together a song about seeing that oneness, that needs, the same needs that we all have of connection, of fun, of joy, and community. So, our opening song we're going to sing tonight is going to be the Friendship Circle Anthem. Put it up together for the Friendship Circle Band.
We're going to do another song. It's a Jewish medley of the songs. Combined, first it's Tina Matov, Oseh Shalom, and Havinu Shalom Aleichem. Ine matovu manayim Jeberatim Ramyahat Ine matovu manayim Jeberatim Ramyahat Park Band.
Wasn't that amazing? This is the next song we're writing. It's the title of our upcoming album. It's called Chelm. Who here has ever heard of Chelm before? Raise your hand if you've heard of Chelm. Chelm is where they're very, very, very intelligent. And there's lots of jokes about Chelm. And the wise men of Chelm got together and they were deliberating for 40 days and 40 nights. And they thought, why in the winter does it get cold? And why in the summer does it get hot? And they figured out. In the winter it gets cold because, in the summer it gets hot because all winter long there's so many furnaces on, and it gets so hot. But then the summer comes and everyone turns it off. Anyways, here's a song about Chelm. The Rebbe teaches us that joy breaks all boundaries. Here's a song about being a little silly, about being a little joyous. So here's Chelm.
Alright, let's move around. Move on stage. Kevin West. Let's go and try and catch the moon. Oh, run, little girl, grab your mother, bring her pearls. I'll give you an answer before noon. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing. Mr. Beard, let's move that mountain over there. Gotta get me up that street, you see I don't care. Oh, see that snow, how beautiful it glows. Let's kick off our shoes and clear the air. So come to a place for me, see us, see of fools of honesty. We're not smart, but we all seem to be. Oh, come to a place for me, see us, see of fools of honesty. We're not smart, we all seem to be. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing.
Oh, I wake up where I wanna go.
And I'll tell you all that I don't know. I'm cold, it doesn't even show. Oh, see, sometimes you gotta try. Silly soul, I get you by. Come on now, let's dance, just you and I.
We live in hell,
We live in town,
right next to bells.
right next to bells.
But they don't ring, ring, ring,
They only sing.
we live in
Oh,
hell,
we live in town,
right next to bells.
right next to bells.
But they don't ring, ring, ring,
They only sing. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing. We live in town, right next to bells, bells, bells. They don't ring, 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 they only sing.
Good evening, everybody. Here's a song we wrote. It's called Kingdom Kid. A little boy turns to his father, who was the king of the world. He said, "Daddy, I want to be the king of the whole world." He says, "Okay." So he says, "Will you help me?" He says, "No, son. This one you got to do on your own." Sometimes we're pushed in a corner and we find a greater strength than we ever knew we had. So why don't we put our hands together like this? Morty, why don't you show them how to clap? Two osmosis.
Is there like solo?
So we're Rogers Park, we're America's only acidic folk rock indie parody duo band. Yeah, round of applause, Rogers Park, yeah! People ask why we went into such a genre, why did we choose? Well, let me give you a little background. My parents came from Russia 4 years before I was born. And then I was born and they looked at me and they said, look, you were born here. You can be the president. I said, not for me.
It's being recorded?
Well, they said, anything you choose to do, you better be the best at it. So in our genre, I am proud to say that we are the #1 act in our genre. This one is a story about Moses. Who here has ever heard of Moses? Say, me! Morning.
Yeah, Moses was one of the first folk rock players. He actually started a band called Guns N' Moses.
Guns N' Moses.
We get our inspiration.
Anyways, when he was 6 months old, tradition tells us that his mother put him in a basket in the river because there was a decree against all Jewish children born in Egypt that they must be killed. She puts him in the basket at 6 months of age and says, Moses, I don't know why God gave me a child that I'm sending out to likely perish. Burned by the insanity of it, she looked at Moses and said, you know, if God gave me you as a gift, I know for a fact that you're going to fulfill your mission, your purpose. And there's a reason for it. So perhaps the greatest thing we can do for those that we love, our family, our close ones, is look them in the eyes and say, I believe in you completely. You know what you're going to do, and you have a mission, and you're going to get there. So this one's called I Believe in You.
I believe in you.
So we like to cover some songs and give our twist to it. So we cover old Hasidic melodies. We also like to cover some folk rock songs. But my rabbi told me, we gotta give it a bris. Change just a little bit of it. So this one's I Shall Be Released by a nice Jewish boy from Minnesota. It's originally a Dylan, and it talks about how we deal with darkness. There's two ways. One way is trying to banish that darkness. Another way is increasing in light. You guys see that? You guys see that? So here's a song about increasing in light. Can we turn down the lights just a little bit more? And a few of us, can we open up our flashlights? Open the flashlight on your cell phone. Just like that, yeah. It's quite amazing what you can do. Just like that. I love how they're on. Looks great. Here's a song about increasing in light.
They say every man can be replaced. Oh, they say the distance is not near. So I remember everything and all the roads that led us here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say every man is a protection. They say a man he's bound to fall. So I swear I see my reflection way up high above the wall. Come on. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. 'Cause any day now, I shall be released. Hold it, hold it. Keep going. Can we all sing together? I'm gonna say the words and you can sing along with us. We can be one big band here tonight. Come on. I see my light. I see my light come shining from the west down. From the west down to the east. A little bit louder. Any day now, any day now, any day now, I shall be released. I shall be released. One more time. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. From the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Here's a song of Mashiach. Oh, they say that he's about to come and free us all. Oh, Mashiach man, he's on his way. So I'll remember
my Sunday afternoon. Thank you for coming out and celebrating together. The most beautiful thing about a Jewish community here in Akron is that we can get together for no other reason other than to celebrate that we are a community. How amazing is that? This isn't a Hanukkah concert. There's no other reason other than the fact that we have one another. How beautiful is that? Give yourself a round of applause for the Jewish community of Akron for coming together and celebrating each other.
Thank you, Zabad, who, I think they called us up already. This is almost like a year in the making. So a special round of applause to Zabad of Akron for putting this together.
So we keep talking about peace and seeing the inner purpose and love within one another. Sometimes we see something we don't understand, and something that might hurt. Why is it that some people have and some people need to be given? This is a song called Beggar Woman. Hasidus teaches us that when we have something, God gives us with talents, abilities, resources. We're given it so that we can bring someone else up, that we can find a spark in this world that we can elevate. This is called Beggar Woman, and it's about when we see someone that we can give to, let's remind ourselves why we have. We have so that we can lift up the world. And with all of that, make it a home where God says, hey, this is where I get comfortable.
Strong.
might still be some darkness. But how beautiful is it that the most powerful empire uses its strength to help other countries? Think how it was thousands of years ago. Strength meant might. There's so much light to look at. So here's a song about the end of days, but we changed it. We gave it a risk. It's about a good moon rising. It says the end of days will be a time of Mashiach, a time of no more war, no more hunger, not even a need for competition. A time of abundance. So here's our take on a good moon rising.
The other 10% out of Akron. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Rogers Park Band. Big round of applause, everyone. Encore, yes.
Go. That's it.
Come on, everyone. Round of applause for Rogers Park Band.
If you really want to play an encore, we would love to play another one.
Just a little more.
Similar enough with this song, it's a song that was written in solidarity with Jewish people in Soviet Union, like my parents, where they weren't permitted to practice their faith, congregate as a Jewish community and do Jewish things. Across the world, people gathered together and they sang Am Yisrael Chai, and they said, this is life, that no matter what, we know the Jewish people are going to connect, we're going to be as one. And so it was. So what better song to celebrate us all coming together tonight and celebrating us as a community. So here's Am Yisrael Chai. If you know it, please sing along.
the company, we're going to have the Minyan Mincha Maariv at 7:30.